Smackdown just went down on The Bachelor last night, y'all. Quite literally. Oh my word. Last night we had 2 group dates, a 1-on-1 date. And it was actually a really interesting 1-on-1 date, to say the least. But let's talk about the first group date, alright? After the rose ceremony, we see the ladies come out, and I guess Chris Harrison or Ari, I can't really remember, I'm sorry, brings the date card. I think it was Chris Harrison. Anyways, the date card says something about a ring. So we know we got wrestling or boxing that's going to happen. And it ends up being wrestling. And the girls that go on the date, obviously we got Crystal, we got Bibiana, we got Tia, we have Becca with a K, I think we have Becca with no K, well she's actually Becca K. And then we have Mikkel, and I can't say her name, she owns a restaurant. There's like some other girls on this date, alright? It's a group date. You can't really remember everybody's name, I'm sorry. So anyways, these ladies are going on a group date to do wrestling. And not just any wrestling, it's Glow. And if you know anything about Glow, especially with this summer of Netflix's release of Glow, it's the gorgeous ladies of wrestling. And y'all, they're like intense, like super intense. Their 2 original ladies came and started talking to the girls about this wrestling, alright? Now, Glow is basically the women's version of WWE. I don't know much about WWE, but that's what it originally was. And these ladies taunt the crap out of the girls on The Bachelor, alright? To the point that Bibiana and Tia kind of got upset. Now, Bibiana and Tia are the 2 girls I absolutely love. Like, their friendship rocks. They're some really awesome, cool girls. And they got their feelings hurt. And as much as I want to sympathize with them, I mean, I do sympathize with them. But at the same time, girls, it's Glow. Like, they don't mean to, they're not really being mean. Yeah, what they're saying is mean. But, like, talk back. Like, give them, like, what for and stuff like that. Just, like, don't touch me, or your mama, you're talking about my mama with your mama. You know, like, do a little back and forth. Like, y'all girls are tough. You can do it. So anyways, all in all, they ended up fighting each other. It was basically all staged, and they all had choreography and everything like that. I mean, Crystal was crazy. We all know that. And she was dressed up as a cougar, and so she was super catty and really weird. But Tia won, and props to her, so way to go, Tia. So after that, we head out to go to where they, you know, they go to the really nice area, and they're like drinking champagne or whatever alcohol of their choice, and they're talking to Ari. And they end up like, you know, it was decent. I mean, it was pretty normal, except for the fact that Crystal's a pain in the butt. Like, super pain. In the end, Becca with a K gets the rose, and we go, and that's the night. So then we have a card, and it's for Lauren S. And she is going on a 1-on-1 date with Ari to a vineyard to try some Merlot. So anyways, it's super cute. They go on an airplane. Of course, it's The Bachelor. Why not? And they are like walking through this vineyard, and it's so cute and everything until like you hear their conversation. And it's like, what time do you go to bed? Oh, I'm a super early night sleeper, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, cardigans. I mean, if you were watching Twitter last night, this date was super romantic, but super boring. And before they even showed some of the date, they had, like, 30 seconds, y'all. Probably over 30 seconds. A minute of it, at least, of Crystal just, and you're just like, I did not come here for this. I know I didn't. I did not want to listen to Crystal talk about the girls need to get into reality. No. Just no, no, no. And then we go to the date, and it's like super boring talking, like, so anyways, as the date goes on, poor Lauren S. like realizes she's not even being herself. And like, we've all been there. I mean, heck, how many of us have been there and just been like, oh, like, I am going to talk about when I was like 5, and then I'm going to talk about when I was in college, and then I'm going to talk about my family, and then I'm going to do this. Like, we try to like put it all in one day, and who wouldn't? I mean, you're on The Bachelor, the time you have with him is super short, and like, so I don't blame her, and we've all been there. But she kind of blew it, and she didn't get the rose, and she got sent home. And like, you could see the girls, like, they cried. I mean, you know, people were saying on Twitter, like, you know, you make friends on the show, and I mean, I would get it. You're with like anywhere from 20 to 15 other girls in the house. You either make friends or you're miserable the entire time you're there. I'd much rather make friends. So anyways, the day is over and she goes without Rose, and what's really funny is they had a string quartet on hand playing some somber music. So either they were going to dance the night away or Ari was just going to stand there very like dramatically and be like, oh, so sad. Anyways, so then it's another group date, and y'all, it's puppies. Now, I'll be honest, I didn't really pay much attention to this date, only because there were puppies, and that's all I cared about, was little puppies. They were so cute. Anyways, so we go on this date. No, I don't go on the date. They do, whatever. Chelsea is on this date, and we know how crazy she is. But aside from that, we like to bring up the feature Annalise. Remember Annalise last week? Or was it the week before? I can't remember. No, it was last week. Last week, Annalise was the one that had bumper car issues. She had trauma from bumper cars, and the good old editors of The Bachelor decided to show a flashback of her trauma of the bumper cars. Y'all, it was like it was freaking 2020. No. So, as she's talking about that, she has traumas with dogs. Dogs. Like, I had a trauma with a dog when I was younger. I mean, my parents tell me about it. And let me tell you, when I see a big dog bounding my way, you best believe that I'm going to be like, you know, but I'm not going to be like, I have issue with dogs. Dogs are cute. They're adorable. Oh my gosh. So anyways, she has traumas with not only bumper cars, but dogs. So I don't really remember much about this date, to be completely 100%. I forgot who got the rose. I'm sorry. Look it up. It's probably on the internet. So, date is over, and we go into the rose ceremony. And Bibiana, y'all, Bibiana sets up this cute, like, she talks about being in a cabana, and, like, that's where she feels herself and everything like that. And she has, like, a microscope. There's the whole setup for her and Ari to enjoy this romantic time together. But Ari, excuse me. Ari comes in, and he, like, takes somebody out there. I believe it's Lauren B, because Lauren S is gone, and the rest of the Laurens are gone. Yeah, we're only down to one Lauren, y'all. Pretty sure. Let me check my spreadsheet real quick. Yeah, back down to one Lauren. Woohoo! So, sorry, I already all the other Laurens. I really am sorry. Anyways, so he takes Lauren out there, and you're just like, oh my lands. No, they didn't. They used that place. And, like, the editors, no, I guess I'll just forget that thought. The other editors decide to, like, show a montage of Ari taking the girls to this spot over and over and over. But before he does that, Bibiana walks in on them very awkwardly, and it's like, no, why? Just why? It's so sad. Anyways, after you see Ari just take all those girls to that one spot, literally made me think of John Tucker Must Die. Except this time it would be Ari Jr. Must Die, because I can't say his last name. So anyways, it was just very disappointing because I had high hopes. Well, not high hopes. I had hopes for Ari, but that kind of like brushed them away in the wind. Anyways, after that, I basically had to catch everything up on Twitter because I had to go do something for the last 20 minutes of it all. Found out that Annalise, who has trauma with dogs and bumper cars, and now The Bachelor. Oh, speaking of Annalise, holy mother of pearl, how did I almost forget this? Annalise hadn't kissed Ari yet. Like, she was the only girl in the entire place to kiss him. I can't say entire place, the only one, because I don't know if the girl producers have kissed him. Or maybe guy producers, if he swings that way. Whatever. So anyways, they have this whole thing where Annalise is like prepping, she's getting her lips ready, everything like that, to kiss Ari. And he rejects her, y'all. The guy who's the kiss bandit and is also known as Pillow Lips, which we gotta talk about that. Pillow Lips? Really? Anyways, she gets rejected. Yeah, it's kind of sad. And she goes home. The other girl that goes home, which I'm just like, no, is Bibiana. Like, the one girl in there that really does, like, real talk is Bibiana. Like, why did you let her go? Anyways, Bibiana, he doesn't deserve you, alright? You can do way better than him. Someone that's actually going to appreciate all the effort you put in to get to know him and, you know, everything like that. So anyways, y'all, that was The Bachelor. I'm really kind of disappointed. I mean, we're not going to get to see any more Annalise, like, trauma stories being played back in flashbacks by some editor who I guess they pulled off from 2020. And no more, like, real talk from Bibiana. Like, what are we going to, I mean, what now? So, anyways, that was The Bachelor for this week. I am really excited to see what's going to happen this coming week because some of my favorite people are gone. So, yeah. If you want to see me live tweet next Monday, follow me on Twitter. It's Aynsley_B on Twitter. And then come back here and we'll talk some more. Catch you later.